Hi, I'm David Morby from Denon DJ, and I'm going to run you through our new SC3900. Okay, the 3900 is our new multimedia player and controller. It's our 4th generation spinning platter deck, and I think it's fair to say we've refined the product over the years, and now I've come up with the perfect product. I think starting with the platter, it's fair to say it looks very similar to the 3700, but it's actually a completely new platter casting, new motor assembly, new spindle. So physically the whole thing is much tighter. So from here down we've really simplified the layout of the product. So you've got basic track search, we've removed all of the onboard effects, we've fairly controversially gone to hard cue and play buttons. These are better for the performance DJ because there's a shorter travel, more accurate response. It's the first hardware piece that features BPM sync, so this will BPM sync between USB and CD devices. All of your usual pitch control here. We've recessed the pitch bend buttons, which again was based on user feedback, so that you can rest your hand here, ride the pitch fader without any fear of interacting with the pitch bend buttons. Here we've got the start and stop time adjust. These are important controls. You'll see, hopefully in the video, there's a tiny triangle marker here which marks a 0.3 of a second start and stop time. That's mirrored to match a Technics turntable, so in that triangle marker position is what we call the real vinyl mode, and then you get the perfect sort of start up and stop that time, which means you get 0 cue drift from the platter. Then at the top of the unit we have better zoning. Again, we've really worked on improving and clearing up the layout of the hardware, so we've moved the USB input to the top panel. You've got all of your looping and cue points here, so auto loop, manual loop, 4 hot cues in hardware mode. If you're using the unit as a Midi controller, you've got a second bank, so you can have up to 8 hot cues. And then moving over to this side of the unit is your file navigation, so your track selector, your column searches forward and back, and then your sort of menu controls for jumping between crates, playlists, folders. And then to the top, just to simply explain, you can jump between your CD inputs, so there is a CD drive on the front, USB. Link mode is an important new feature, so Link enables you to network together up to 4 devices, so 2 directly on a LAN cable, or 4 devices on a router. And then in combination with that you can use our engine software, which is a music management piece of software, to basically catalogue your music, to analyse your music, to create waveform data, loops, hot cue points in the software, and then either link directly to the PC from the player and stream those in what we call online mode, which is the mode you can see here on the display, or transfer those files to a USB device, connect them to the player, and share those connected files across the network. And in addition to that, a first for Denon DJ is if you're using a Wi-Fi router, we have an iPad application, so Engine for iPad, which enables you to use your iPad as a visual heads-up and colour touchscreen interface to navigate, select your files, and send them to up to 4 players on your network. And then finally, we have the Midi control function. So 2 modes here. We have normal Midi mode, where you can map the entire surface of the product to use as a Midi controller, or we have the popular Denon hybrid Midi mode, which we first introduced as an update on the 3700, and again we've worked on for the 3900 in hybrid mode. The DSP is generating and outputting time code, so it's selectable in the menus. It comes defaultly set up for Serato Scratch Live. It outputs the time code, so very low latency, very accurate time code, much more accurate than using a CD or a USB device for time code. And obviously this will be supported with mapping files for Tractor, for Serato, Mix Vibes, Virtual DJ, all of our usual software partners. And that's about it. That's a very quick overview on the new Denon SC3900.